So the A part is give the IUPAC name and electronic configuration of central metal atom in terms of T2G and EG of K4MnCN6. B part is what is meant by chelate effect. Give an example. And the OR part of the same question is write the hybridization state and magnetic characters of the following complexes. There are some complexes and the atomic numbers of them are given. So first the IUPAC name. In IUPAC nomenclature, first we name the cationic part, which in this case is potassium. Then we name the anionic part, and in anionic part first we go with the ligand. The ligand is named with a prefix which tells us number of times that particular ligand is present in the coordination sphere. So we write here hexacyanide, and then we name the central metal atom. In this case it is manganese, so we write manganate 2, where 2 is the oxidation state of manganese. So the IUPAC name is potassium hexacyanide. Now the electronic configuration. Here coordination number is 6. So octahedral splitting will take place. Then we find the oxidation number of manganese by the formula x minus 6 is equals to 4, which comes out to be 2. So the oxidation number is plus 2. Now we have to find the number of d orbital electrons. Configuration of manganese is 3d54s2. So the number of d electrons is 5. This is the d orbital of manganese. So the number of d electrons are 5. These are the 5 electrons. Now these electrons are to be distributed in EG and T2G orbitals. T2G orbitals. Uh, uh, there are 3 orbitals in T2G and 2 orbitals in EG. The first 3 electrons from 3d5 will be filled in T2G, and the remaining 2 electrons, rather than going to EG, will be coming towards T2G. This is because of the presence of Cn minus, which is a very strong ligand, and strong ligand promotes pairing. Hence the answer is T2G5 and EG0. Now the B part, what do you mean by chelate effect, and give its example. So chelate effect means increase in stability of complexes due to the presence of bidentate or multidentate ligands, and its example is trisethylene diamine cobalt 2. Now comes the OR part of the question. In the first part, the Oxidation state for the central metal atom is 2 plus. Fe is 3d6 4s2. Fe is 3d6 4s2. After plus 2, Fe2 plus becomes 3d6. Now, due to the presence of a strong ligand, pairing takes place and Fe2 plus becomes like this. Here are 4s and 4p. So the hybridization becomes D2sp3. As there is no unpaired electron, therefore it is diamagnetic. Now in second part, oxidation state of the metal is plus 3. Cobalt is 3d7 4s2. So after 2 plus it will be 3d7 and the 7 electrons in d orbital will be arranged as F negative is a as F negative is a weak ligand, pairing will not take place and the arrangement remains same. So the hybridization would be sp3d2. In third part, the oxidation state of the metal atom is 0. Nickel is 3d8 4s2. So we have to arrange these 8 electrons in d orbitals so that all the orbitals of d will be filled with one electron except the first 3 orbitals, which will contain a pair of electrons, and also arrange 2 electrons in s orbital. And due to the presence of cobalt, which is a strong ligand, pairing takes place. Because of pairing, the 2 electrons from s orbital will shift to the d orbital, so the hybridization will be sp3, and since there are no unpaired electrons, it will be diamagnetic.